Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, folks. Hey, listen, let's give it a couple of minutes. I want to encourage you all to send a reminder out to your organizations, to your teammates, especially your new partners. Let's get them plugged in. We'll get started in a couple of minutes, guys. Welcome, guys. Filling it up, filling it up. Guys, let's get your team there. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome again. Welcome. We're filling it up. Welcome to everyone on our Zoom. I see folks jumping in on our YouTube page. Welcome, welcome. While you're on there, please subscribe and make a comment, share. We got folks on our Facebook as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. This is our Tuesday evening nuts and bolts training, our fast start training designed for our brand new partners to come in and get the nuggets they need to get to the money. We call it keeping it simple, get to the money. And then we do an enhanced training on elevating and taking your business to the next level. I do want to apologize in advance. I'm still coming through, man. I tested, I think it was yesterday. I still have COVID, but I'm not as deep in the woods as I was a couple of weeks ago or a week ago. I am trying to talk to you with a cough drop in my mouth so my throat can withstand the conversation that we're going to have tonight. So listen, this is going to be a quick but impactful training conversation. If you can hear the sound of my voice, I just want to get some fire emojis. Let me know that you guys are present. Give me some fire emojis, man. Let me know that you guys got a pen and a piece of paper in your hands. You are ready to receive this content. We got an exciting advanced training that we're going to do after this fast start training. And we're going to go through this real quick because this training is available to you in the back office, but we are believers in repetition. We know that there are some brand new individuals. Is my tone good? I don't want to have to strain my voice. Can you guys hear me nice and clearly? We want to make sure that we understand that we got brand new people who are receiving this information for the first time. They made that investment to get started into entrepreneurship. They saw MWR, make wealth real, as that vehicle that's going to help them to break generational curses and put themselves in a position to get on the other side of money. Understand this, guys. And in that hunger, in that courage to step outside of their comfort zone, you are here to receive those nuggets, that information, that support that's going to help elevate you in your business. And I don't take that for granted. It is my honor, my pleasure to be a part of the leadership to teach, train, and show you the nuggets, the systems. The yellow brick road is what I say. Follow the yellow brick road, and your success is inevitable. Just follow the yellow brick road, and your success is inevitable. Now, of course, as you go down the yellow brick road, just like the movie The Wiz or The Wizard of Oz, you're gonna have some obstacles, some flying monkeys coming at you and all kinds of stuff trying to throw you off the course. You're gonna meet some interesting characters, a lion without any heart, a tin man without any brains, and all that stuff. You're gonna meet those folks. Those are called prospects. But if you just simply stay the course and then what you'll understand and realize everything you need is in you. It's our job to bring it out. And we're so excited about that, guys, because our business is very, very simple. If you just really follow the systems, don't get over emotionally attached to everything. We're simply looking for people who are looking for us. We're simply looking for people who want to come on this journey and get out of that rat race, that matrix of just getting by. We're looking for folks who say, yo, enough is enough, man. I don't want to just be a 9 to 5er. I don't want to just live a life of poverty or mediocrity. We're looking for those folks. And unfortunately, they're not walking around with a red shirt saying, I'm looking. So we got to put them through a process. We got to talk to people. We got to share information, plug them into a system. And we have that system, which I'm going to go over in just a few moments. Lions, tigers, bears. Oh my. So real quick in housekeeping, guys, just so you know, we have a promo that's taking place right now, guys. You have the ability, and many of you have joined this business where you have the ability to waive $100 off your investment. For those of you who have taken advantage of that, I certainly want to say congratulations. Don't be stingy. Reach back and get as many people as you can in for that $149.97 investment where they just pay for the membership and then use your code, which is your username, so that they can upgrade and move to the next level. Hold on for a second. I got conflicting conversations going on over here. Hold on. Let me leave this Zoom. Yeah, gotta leave it. Gotta leave it. Couldn't mute it. So you have the ability to make sure, and I encourage you to take full advantage of this promotion all the way up until tomorrow. Individuals sitting on the fence, individuals who are open, and you want to make sure you grab them, get them into the business, and take full advantage of this amazing promotion. So I want to welcome and congratulate you guys who have been sharing this information, getting on a leaderboard, making things happen, man. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Guys, let's get into the meat and the potatoes before my voice gives out on me. Listen, first thing and foremost, before we can do the thing, we must know why we're doing it. Think about that. Your most important thing, once you jump on board, congratulations. You are an entrepreneur. But one of the most important steps in this process is taking time out of your schedule and truly identifying your why. WHY. Why are you here? There's folks right now who broke, busted, and disgusted, said, man, I'm here because I need money. There's some folks who's doing very well saying, man, bro, I need some residual passive income. There's folks who are here for the mission of, I want to be able to be a part of something where I could help other people get to where I am. I don't know what your why is, but I need for you to take time out of your schedule and identify your why. Because once you got that locked in, and your why changes right now, from now until the end of this month, your why could be, hey, I just need to catch up on my daggone bills. I got to get my kids back into college. I need to get $1,500 to pay for tuition for my kids to go back to school. Whatever your why is, you need to put that in writing. And you need to let that be your motivation to push forward, even when you don't feel like it. See, when you have a clear why and you share that with your sponsors so that they can help you on those bad times, because as I share with you, on this yellow brick road, you're going to get attacked by some flying monkeys. Understand this. Some jokers are going to come at you. And your why is going to keep you on course. For example, I'll give you a quick example. Let's make it where folks can relate. You get up to go to work, to get it, you go to your job, to go to work, you hate your job, you work 40 hours, 40 years, retire for 40% of what you can't live 100% off of. You go to work to get a check to pay the bills. That's a why. You're sick, you don't feel like it, you're under the weather, your babies are under the weather, everybody's, I mean, you have a loss of life, all those things happen, but you still go to work because you have a why. I got to go to work, I got to keep my job. That's your why. The same thing here in your business. You need to get as serious about your business as you are about somebody else's business. This is your business. And you need to put your why around your business that will keep you motivated as we move through these 6 steps to success. See, it doesn't matter what the steps are. If your why is not strong, you won't put one foot in front of the other. See what I did there? So we're going to go through these steps. Step 1 is unlocking the money. We're going to show you how to get that first check. We call that the belief check. Most important money that you're going to make in this business. It solidifies you. And then we're going to identify your prospects. We're going to talk about how to go about doing that, sorting your prospects with speed, collecting decisions, the fast start interview in terms of when you bring on new people, and how to multiply, duplicate, and compound your success. We're going to run through this quickly. Guys, step 1 is unlocking all of the money. We want to get you to the full opening of this amazing revenue sharing program. First step is getting you Fast Start qualified. Give me some $ in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. We want to get you to the money. Listen, guys, if you treat this like a business, it will pay you like a business. If you treat it like a hobby, it will cost you like a hobby. Did you hear what I said? See, if you treat it like a hobby, meaning you work it when you feel like it, if you're, again, back to your why, you don't do it consistently. You're not tracking your business. You're not serious about your business. You do it when it's convenient. Then it becomes a cost. Golfing is a hobby until you become a professional. Playing tennis is a hobby, and those are expensive hobbies. Understand this until you become a professional, and most people never get to that level. But what I'm sharing with you here, if you treat this like a business and say, I'm going to get serious about this and get fast start qualified immediately, meaning just get 3 new partners to join your business, then you in one membership, you put yourself in a position now where you're getting to the money. What happens when you do that? Well, first of all, you're going to get $50 for each of those 3 partners you bring on board. So you make $150. So if those who pay $149.97, you got your money back. And you get $50 for that customer you brought on board. So now you just made $200. And if you get it done within your first 30 days, we do it in a week. We do it in a week. This week, you get a $150 momentum bonus for those who still in that time frame. So you just made $300 out of $140 invest, $350 out of a $149.97 investment. And now you qualify to make $5 a day, $150 a month. Your business now is self-funded, with your overhead being $149.97, which is the membership. Excuse me, the membership. Now you're making $150 every month. The business is paying for itself. Everybody listening to the sound of my voice should make that their number one objective. Because here's my logic. Why would you quit something that's not costing you anything? See, people quit because that 150 is coming out of their bank account, which is crazy still, because it's an investment. So make it that 150 is voluntary. You can go and get 3 partners, 1 membership as soon as you choose to. As soon as you get serious about your business, now the business is paying for itself. But then, guess what? You brought on 3 new partners. You are now a sponsor. So your job as a sponsor, along with your sponsors, to help those 3 duplicate and do what you did, which is bring on 3 new partners as well. Now, everyone has different ways about going about getting their 3 partners. We call it launching your business, where you have a grand opening. We're not going to go into detail on that today, but you have a grand opening where you invite people into a Zoom presentation or into your living room, and they come and hear about the information and they see the information, and your sponsor does a world-class overview and they sign up into your business. Now you have 3 people. You do that for your 3 people. Now you have 12 people, which moves you to a position where you are a 2-star executive. Within 2 weeks of the moment you make a decision, you should be a 2-star executive making $20 a day, $600 a month in your part-time business. Along with that, you'll get a $450 momentum bonus. I'm talking to my brand new folks. That's where the momentum bonus comes in at. But we have some brand new old folks on here too, where you haven't launched your business yet. You've been sitting on the property. You've been sitting on the land. You saw the opportunity. You grabbed your position, but yet you've not opened the doors yet. I'm talking to you as well, because what you have the ability now is to say, I'm about to go and launch and build on this property. So I'm going to get my 3 foundation. I'm going to help those 3 get their 3. Now I have 12. You're making $20 a day, $600 a month. And you now qualify for what is called our weekly performance bonus. Whereas every week from Sunday to Monday, well, Monday to Sunday midnight, the company looks to see if you brought on 6 new partners outside of a 2-star. For every 6 new partners, you get $300. dropped into your bank account on Monday morning on top of all your other money. Guys, that's pretty awesome. What will an extra $600? And I know you guys are big money folks. I get it. But what will an extra $600 do for the average person? Change everything. 600 extra dollars puts quality food in those refrigerators. That 600 extra dollar keeps the gas tank full. Understand what I'm sharing with you. And we duplicate that again, help those 12 individuals. Now, as a sponsor, you're growing a team. You help those 12 to do the same thing you did, have them launch their business. They bring on their first three. Everybody get your three. Now you have 36 people on your team. You bought on three and helped those three to get three, and then those 12 to get three by having properly promoted private launches. You now have a team of 36 partners, qualified marketing directors, making you what is called a 3-star executive. You get that last bonus of $900. This is in week 3, 4. You get your weekly training growth bonuses. You've done three. You've added up to about $600 of bonuses, and now you qualify to make $50 a day, $1,500 a month in your part-time hustle. Ladies and gentlemen, an extra $1,500 a month. What will that do for you and your family? I'm talking part-time. Jim Rohn says in his training, Your First Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn, he said an extra $1,000 part-time changes everything. Now, full-time, that does nothing. But part-time, you change the things you drive. You change the amount of vacations you go on. You change the clothes you wear. Your coworkers start to see the changes in your lifestyle with an extra $1,500 a month. They'll be like, what are you doing? I see you changed your car. I saw you moved over to the south side. What's going on with you? And you'll say, it's my part-time thing that I'm doing. You want to take a look? See, that story and them seeing your lifestyle change with that extra $1,500 a month is game-changing. But it also puts you in a position now where you open up the entire comp plan. Now you also qualify to get $30 to $150 for every new QMD that joins your business down through infinity. Understand what I'm sharing with you guys. That's major. Whether you know these individuals or not, as you grow this business and got duplication happening every morning, every day, you got $30, $30, $30, $40, $40, $50, $50 from people who are joining your organization. Major. So let's do the math real quick. First week, $350. Sweet. Second week, $450. Sweet. Third week, fourth week, $1,500. You're a 3-star executive. Within 4 weeks, within a month, and we must make this our standard. When you come into business, when you're prospecting people, if I could show you in 30 days how to turn a $250 investment into $2,300 without interfering with what you're currently doing, would you be open to taking a look at it? And who the heck would not say yes? And once they say yes, you share the video and you let them know, I got a blueprint. You just go over these first few slides I just went over. You join this business. We got all the experts, the financial services, subject matter experts. All that's great. Folks want to know, give me some money. Let me show you how to get a guaranteed $2,300 up front. And from that bare minimum, you're making $1,500 a month. Guaranteed. Now, once we get all that done, we'll show you how to get the services putting money in your pocket. because we have experts who show you how to turn expenses into income. We reduce your taxes, average $824 back into your pocket. Lower your bills, an average $143 back in your pocket. Eliminate your debt, $607. Of course, improving your credit, $496. Lowering your medical expenses. So our members, on top of that $1,500 in residual monthly guaranteed income, we have an average of $2,000 that our membership is putting back into individuals' pockets, guys. See, we help people get into cash flow, but you got to treat it like a business. You got to get serious about this thing, and it will pay you like a business. What will extra $3,000 back into your bank account do for you and your family? And we're just talking part time with just a team of 36 people. Come on, y'all. This thing is absolutely amazing. Now, step 2, you want to start building your list and identifying your prospects. Guys, no list, no business. Your list is the lifeblood of your business, guys. Not having a name list in a notepad. I don't have my list in front of me, but matter of fact, I started writing down some builders I'm working on. You can't see it through the screensaver, but having a regular notepad in front of you at all times is absolutely imperative. This is like a musician with a mic. It's like a restaurant owner with pots and pans and ingredients. If you don't have those things, you are not in business. You want to build your name list, develop a list, and always be adding people to your list by exposing at least a bare minimum of 2 people every single day. Asking 2 people a day, hey, man, listen, do you keep your income options open? Yeah, what's up? If I could show you how to turn a $250 investment into $2,500 up front and an ongoing residual income of about $1,500, would that be something you'd be interested in without interfering with your current work? Yeah, what the heck? What's that? Check this 10-minute video out, and then let's get back on the phone in another 15 minutes. Let's see if it's for you. Keep it moving. Work the numbers. We'll go into that in more detail with scripts. Guys, in the back office, you have in our training section where you could download and print the first round draft picks, where in step 2, you want to use your cell phone contact, write down 30 prospects. I say write down 100 prospects, place them in one of the categories below: most money motivated, positive but unhappy with their current lifestyle, would excel or be mad at you if you didn't invite them and get in front of this opportunity. Then you got folks where you got to do the 5-star check. Once you build your list of 100 names, you want to qualify your list. On your list, you got to put a star next to everyone that has a W-2 job. Okay? Put a star next to everyone who has a vehicle. Put a star next to everyone who has a cellular phone. Put a star next to everyone who has or take vacations, and then a star next to everyone who has children between the ages of 7 and 17. What does this do? With your list of 100 people, once you put a star next to individuals, some of them will have 5 stars, some will have 4 stars, some will have 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 stars, and some of your folks are going to have no stars. Unfortunately, most of us, we do the path to least of resistance. We call the no star people. Broke, busted, and disgusted. They need this business. We want to help them, but those are the most negative people in most cases. They can't afford the investment. They'll be the first individuals to say that's a scam. That looks like a pyramid scheme. That thing don't work. And you get unmotivated and discouraged by someone who doesn't even qualify to get into the business. Guys, we want to be strategic in our approach. Identify our 5-star prospects, and then we want to approach those 5-star prospects and sort through to find out who is looking for opportunity. Most likely, they're the most interested in making money, immediate key people in that 5 star. You call your 4 stars, your three, keep it moving. Guys, this right here, you better pick up what I'm putting down. And then 3, you sort. The fastest and most effective way to sort, share, and rank up lies the tools. Stop all that talking. If your mouth is talking, if move, you should be pointing towards a tool. Understand this, guys. If you're doing all the talking, people are looking and saying, can I do what you're doing? Do I want to do what you're doing? They'll be like, oh, you, of course, can do this. You have the gift of gab. You're a salesperson. You don't want people to say that. So you want to utilize the tools. Don't be the expert. We have so many tools here with MWR with our capture pages, in-home meetings, local opportunities, Zoom webinars. I mean, you choose your arsenal and just simply call those 5 star immediately, put them in front of the information, and do not be the expert. You want to basically walk them through the process. Here's the scripts. And I'm gonna say this real quick: don't be confined to the scripts. Use it as a blueprint. Once you understand and flow and understand the platform of a script, make it your own. Because you don't want to sound robotic. You don't want to sound where you're talking to a friend and you're like, "Are you okay?" If you are a hostage, press 1. You know what I'm saying? Just flow with it, man. Hi, John. Hey, I only have a few minutes. However, I saw something I recently that captured my attention. I needed to ask you a quick question. Are you open to making more money without interfering with what you're currently doing? I said exactly what that script said, but it's not the same thing that that script said because it's all in your conversation. How do you word things is how you want to communicate with your people. Keep it real. And then, of course, that's a direct approach. Are you interested in doing anything to make extra money? Or do you know anybody? That's the indirect approach. When you're talking to your reds, those folks and your peers. See, when you're talking to your peers, those are the hardest people, and we'll train on that to communicate with. But they're the hardest people to communicate with, and they're like, hey, so you go around them and say, hey, do you know anybody who might be interested in making some extra income? They'll either say, what, me? Or they'll direct you to somebody who might be open. And then, of course, can you let me know if if they say no or reject you or what have you? Great. Can you let me know if you come across anyone who is, my company is expanding and we're looking for sharp, open-minded individuals who want to make some incredible income and pay less on their taxes. I mean, so it's all there, guys. The scripts are the scripts. You want to learn this, make it you, and then you want to go out here and share this information. Here's what I've learned. Everybody who's good was bad in the beginning. Did you know that? You have actors and actresses who look absolutely phenomenal, but do you realize they do take ones, take twos, take threes, take fours, take fives, take sixes, and take sevens? So understand the reality is you can't say the wrong thing to the right person, and you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. People don't know what the scripts are and how you're supposed to say it. The most important thing is not what you're saying, but how you're saying, your tonality, your posture, your excitement, because you have a why that's going to set you free. This business is setting people free. So when you're calling up folks, knowing that if they see this, that you and your cousin could go into business together and break your family generational curses, and then they hear the tone of your voice and say, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I ain't gonna let you leave me. I'm just saying. So that's where it is in terms of the script. Guys, never be the expert. Always require your prospect to see a presentation before answering questions, and always have an expert on standby for three-way calls. And then step four, what is step four? Collect decisions. After your prospect views the information, the follow up is absolutely imperative. The fortune is in the follow up. Guys, you must follow up immediately while the iron is hot and identify if a person is interested or not. Guys, the fortune is in the follow up. If they're on a presentation, when they're watching, when you did a Zoom, you did your grand opening, you're there early, seeing who's present. You see that they made it through the whole presentation. Immediately, you want to pick up the phone and call them. Hey, man, I appreciate you supporting me. Just wanted to follow up with you. Do you see yourself as a member or do you see yourself as a business partner? Man, I want to become a member. I like this. Great. I'm gonna shoot you my link, or if you're in front of your computer, I could walk you through it real quick. It's only gonna take 5 minutes. Let's get you started. Man, I got some questions. Great. Listen, I'm brand new. You heard my partner, Mr. Ramirez on the line. Let me get him on the phone right quick. I don't want to mess this thing up. I'm still in training. Hold for 1 second. Three-way in, Mr. Your support team, and let your support team answer the questions. The fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. Guys, when you don't follow up and you expose people, that's like putting seeds in the ground and not going back to reap your harvest. Somebody else is going to come along and get the harvest. Guys, the secret to building a successful MWR business is once you bring them in, you want to take a moment to slow down so you can speed up. Going through a getting started right process. The fast start interview is absolutely imperative. You want to download this out the back office, where it's basically make sure you and your new partner has a copy. And this is basically how you're going to accelerate your business, whereas you want to learn their long-term and short-term goals, how much time they're willing to put into their business, how much money they're looking to invest, what is it they're looking to get out of this business, identify exactly how you can help them and support them and hold them accountable. What type of leadership do they or motivation is it that keeps them in the game? I like to ask folks, hey, when things get rough, how can I support you? Do you want me to get in your face and be like, listen, man, you doing this for your family, right? Or do you want me to just treat you with kitten gloves and be soft about it? Get permission to be a good sponsor. This is going to allow you to help and support your team. And guys, I'm going to let you know, when you go through this process, it's going to save you a lot of time and money where you're spending this little bit of time to identify if a person is serious or not. Because there's a lot of joiners out here. When you want to know if a person is serious about their business in the beginning, and it's so crazy, man. I have folks pay $249 and go into witness protection. I'm like, man, just give me the $249, man. If you wasn't gonna do anything, let's stop giving that money to Brian House. Give me $249. Give it to me so I can leave you alone. You know, people pay you so you can just. Some people pay to get in so you can leave them the heck alone. Man, just give me the $249. If you knew you wasn't gonna do anything, jeez. But anyway, I digress. But the reality is, I rather know quickly if a person is serious or not, and you won't know until you take the time to really go through a game plan and strategize with them, identify their goals. Your goals aren't their goals. You want to find out what their goals are. And then once you do that, man, it's all about duplication. Help other people go through the same process, duplicate the process, keep it simple, lead by example. People are going to do what you do. You want to teach and repeat to achieve all the goals and dreams. You want to put the pressure on the system. You want to become a student of this industry. You want to become a professional network marketer. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry, guys. You want to become a product of the product. Let this membership and the services put that money back in your pocket. Overcome your fears and and grow in this business, it takes 3 to 5 years to get to where you want to be. In any endeavor, to get into a strong, stable position, it usually takes 3 to 5 years. And I'm not saying it's going to take you 3 to 5 years to get to the money, but to build that strength and that foundation of leaders under leaders under leaders under leaders, where you got 11, 12, 20, 30 generations deep of individuals who are making six figures, or the business is paying their bills and putting their kids through college and they ain't going anywhere. That takes 3 to 5 years to put that type of foundation in place where that money will never stop. But here's what's so beautiful. In that journey, it's going to be so much fun. You're going to impact so many lives. And then by staying connected, understand this, by staying connected, excuse me, guys, hold on. By staying connected is absolutely imperative, because you don't want to be out here in this wilderness by yourself. You don't want to be out there like Dorothy, not knowing where she at and in a wilderness. Guys, you want to stay connected with our Facebook page, our Instagrams, our communications through YouTube, your team communications, our corporate communications. You want to stay in communication. Talk to your sponsor on a daily basis, whether it's a phone call, a text message. Hey, I'm here. What's going on? I'm available. These are my goals for today. This is what I'm reading. These are some of the obstacles I came across. Guys, this is an ongoing process. You're a business for yourself, but not by yourself. Stay connected. And then, of course, tomorrow we have, on every Wednesday, Hump Day, we have our Wednesday luncheon on this same platform. I conduct it every Wednesday at 12 noon. Invite your guests, man. It's nothing more easy than to ask at your job a coworker, man, if I could show you how to get an instant pay raise, would you be interested in that? And I lead in with that. I really am going to start pushing that. Now that we have our messaging, I'm going to be talking on lunch on Wednesdays. I mean, we're turning expenses back into income, but we're showing people how, if you're a W-2 employee, you're flushing money down the toilet. And our luncheon is going to really drive that. We get it done within 20 minutes, 25 minutes, where they could get back to work. And then, of course, you bring them on tomorrow afternoon. You bring on new partners. Tomorrow's the last day of our promotion. You bring on 2, 3, 4 people tomorrow and give them a chance to come back tomorrow night at 8:30 and hear from Mr. Phelps as well, along with Mr. Wilner. And that's on the credit team, zoom.thecreditteam.com, zoom.thecreditteam.com. Password is credit plus. Guys, real quick, I want to talk, because we was talking about the list. I want to do a quick enhanced training. It's only take 5 minutes if you want to hear it. Here's the key thing. Success in network marketing is not by chance. It's all about production. Success in network marketing is not by chance. It's all about production. We got to get into the daily methods of operation. Every single day, you should be doing something to enhance your business. I tell folks 2 a day, bare minimum, no 0 days. Every day, you should be exposing 2 people and getting them into your pipeline. 2 a day keeps bill collectors away. 2 a day keeps bill collectors away. Understand this. Asking 2 people, do you keep your income options open? If I can show you how to make some incredible income without interfering with what you're currently doing, would you be interested in that? You need to say that at least 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day. There's some people who say it a whole lot more. I'm just asking you to say it 2 times. Guys, again, I want to reiterate, no list, no business. Don't prejudge anyone. Qualify your list. Professionals sort, amateurs convince, and move through your list with urgency. Now, the reason I put this here is because on your list, are four types of people. And I'm going to go through this quickly, but not so much. You have your reds, your yellows, your blues, and your greens. Here's the deal. You have your reds. Reds are folks who are money motivated. You might have heard this training where you talk about sharks, whales, urchins, and dolphins. Okay. We talk about red, yellow, greens, and blues. Your reds are money motivated. They talk fast, they walk fast, get to the point. I don't need all this fluff. If there's reds on here right now, they're probably like, come on, man, get to the point. Is this over yet? They're self-motivated, they're driven to succeed. You show them how to get to the money. Show a red how to go ambassador. Show a red how to get to six figures. A red, once you show them the plan, they go. All you do at that point is let them go. They're self motivated. Then you have your yellows. Your yellows love to help others. Your yellows are folks who are, they put the needs of others first. They're more the pastors, they're tree huggers, they call them. But yellows are turned off if you go to a yellow talking about money, 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 money. You go to a yellow talking about, man, we have an opportunity that's empowering people and helping folks to become stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home dads. And we have a faith and finance program where we're showing people how to become good stewards with their finances, building God's kingdom. These are the yellows. These are the folks who will be inspired and encouraged and really will jump all over Dr. Parker's faith and finance program. But then you have the blues. Blues are like, man, listen, man, if it ain't fun, I'm done. Blues talk fast, move fast, and they're like, let's go, let's get to the point, let's have fun. When are we going to Vegas? What's the next trip to Vegas or Hawaii or whatever it may be? Blues, they like money, but they like having fun. You got if they blues like seeing pretty girls. If you're a guy, I mean, and pretty guys, and they're blues are into all that stuff. They wear bright colors, bright cars, bright everything. Those are the blues. And there's a reason I'm sharing this with you, and then we'll go from there. And then there's the greens. These are very analytical people. Greens do research. They talk a little bit slower. They want to know all the that. So how old is this company? Is it on the New York Stock Exchange? Is there so how exactly are you guys giving daily guarantees? I mean, these are the greens. They're going to ask a whole lot of questions before they take action. So be willing to give the greens as much time to do their own due diligence. But here's the deal. While you're talking to people and you have your list of individuals, one way, if you don't know what their characteristic is, you can ask them, man, let me just ask you a question, just out of the blue. If you had $1 million, I mean, if you won $1 million, what would you do with it? A green will be like, well, technically, if I won $1 million after taxes, and what exactly did I have to do to it? They'll start, that's a green. You'll be like, okay. And don't say, oh, you're a green. You don't want to do that. You just identify, okay, you're a green. I gotta be slow and give you information. A blue would be like, bruh, if I won $1 million, we gonna party. We're going to Vegas. I'm gonna go get my Lamborghini. I'm gonna get my tailor-made suits. We going out, we partying, we getting it in. A yellow will be like, listen, if I won $1 million, wow, there'd be so many people I could help with that money. I could build the extension on the church, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. That's a yellow. A red, man, I won $1 million. Man, I'm gonna put that into the markets. I'm gonna double up. I'm gonna go out here and do this. They'll show you how to multiply and double up on that $1 million. My whole point is we have to listen. And once you understand who you're talking to, you can speak their language and be more effective in your prospecting while you're communicating with individuals. Some of us are talking the wrong language or just speaking the same language to everyone, and it's not working. I'm hoping that this can help you. So and and don't use this in your family. And please don't do this. I was in an environment where we'd be like, "Man, you're a blue or you're a yellow." No, use this as just simply a tool that's going to help you to really be more effective in your prospecting, guys. It's absolutely powerful. And there's a whole book that goes to this and training. And we'll continue to speak on this inside of our conversations. As leadership, we spoke of the fact that we want to make sure we're bringing this kind of content to our teams so that we can become master network marketers. Because, guys, network marketing is dealing with people. Excuse me. And if you don't have the ability and the skill set to identify the characteristics of the people you're talking to, you're dead in the water. So, with that being said, I'm going to open it up. I want to get some feedback, some comments. Your lines are unmuted, I believe. Yes, you have the ability to unmute yourself. Any questions, any comments from anyone? I see a lot of communication going on here. I wasn't able to read it. The lines are open.
Outstanding training, my friend. Outstanding.
Man, thank you, Dr. Parker. I appreciate you, sir. My throat was going out on me, man.
How you doing, Coach Ben?
Doing amazing, Coach T. How are you, sir?
Man, what an incredible training. Where's the offering plate? I want everybody to realize on this training that Mr. Ben, Coach Ben just laid down, that was $1 million training.
Thank you, sir.
Don't take it for granted what he just shared with everyone, with the personality traits, personality types. And one of the main things is know your own, know who you are, a red, yellow, blue, green. That really helps you to identify the other traits. So it's more about knowing who you are and then listening to find out where they are so you can locate and connect before you pull. But I'm letting you know that right there, everybody on here should get, that's a $1,500 training for everybody on here. We should pay Ben for that. So all we just pay him in our growth, but phenomenal, outstanding. I love it, my friend.
Great job, brother. I appreciate you, sir. Coach Absolutely.
Coach T, you took the words out of my mouth. I mean, and this is you sick. I hate to see when you're feeling well. This was amazing. Great job. Hats off to you. It's just so much. It's just so much that I hope people are really like understanding, the value that you and MWR bring to the table. It's just phenomenal.
Thank you, Doc. I appreciate that very much, J.L. Watson. Man, and of course, you being a subject matter expert, that means a lot. And I know you have so many skills you're bringing to the table as well. Good stuff, man. Appreciate you, brother.
My pleasure.
Hey,
Anyone else? Any questions, any comments from our new folks?
I'll give them a chance to say something. But one more thing real quick. And I just want everyone on the line to know, just to kind of piggyback off Coach T and Mr. Watson. I mean, you're talking industry legends when you heard from Coach T. Iron sharpens iron. He's giving credit to this man who delivered an incredible training. And then the subject matter expert himself, Mr. Watson. Guys, this is real. We got something here. There's no question about it. We just got to run with it, share it. People need it. Ben, I've heard you say that people live quiet lives of desperation. They do it every single day. This economy, you see what the market is doing, right? And we're the only solution, man. We're the only solution. Now is the time for us to get our financial ducks in line. And we've got an opportunity to do it. This thing can put you on the fast track. This is no long-term proposition. You can get it done quickly. Don't believe me? Ask Fernando Ramirez, regional director, $200 a day, $6,000 a month, $73,000 a year in 8 months, ladies and gentlemen. 8 months. 8 months.
Absolutely.
And Coach Ben, can I say one more thing? I'm just sorry.
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead.
Sir. I just want to leave everybody with this one thought. when it comes to all these other opportunities, these other things, and we wish them the best, but they're not like us.
I see what you did there. Yes, sir, Mr. Ramirez.
Coach Ben, as always, A plus. An A plus. If I was a Better Business Bureau, I'd give an A plus rating on today's training. No, I really appreciate you. We know you've been through a lot, but in spite of that, you step up to the plate as you always do. And I want to congratulate everyone that made the time to be here today. And here's one thing that everybody should take back to, on top of all these jewels that you lay for us today. If you build the trainings will build your business. See, that's a key component, because what Coach Ben taught us today, we can teach it to you, but it doesn't sound the way it sounded from him. That's why we edify our leaders, because they know what they bring to the table. And I'm just proud to see everyone here. 38 of us stay till the end. So again, it's not who starts, it's who finishes too. So I want to give you kudos, Coach Ben. Thank you so much for stepping up to the plate and putting your, this COVID situation that really got you on a bad, health issue. But on top of that, you laid it out well, and you went the extra mile for us tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so very much. Your training will build your business, and that's so very true. That's so very true, guys. And I truly appreciate each and every one of you when you show up. Showing up is half the battle. Make it a part of your method of operation. But here's what's most important. Right now, you have to look at the 38 people. Here's how you build your business, guys. And this is so very important. We build our business from week to week. And every week you show up. So now you look at the 38 people, you identify who's on your team. And then next week, you show up with one more person from your team, or two more people from your team, or three more. So now you're just promoting. And as you start seeing your team showing up, not only are you getting trained, but you have 3 people from your team, 10 people from your team saying, man, that was powerful. And they leave here on fire. So it's not just you showing up. That's the first part. But now say, man, next week I'm going to show up and I'm bringing another person with me. I'm bringing 3 people, because you're going to be an executive next week, because we build this thing from week to week. If you're not an executive right now, you're going to be an executive. You're going to bring your 3 new partners here next week. We're going to get them fast start qualified or fast start trained. And they're going to hear this information, and so you don't have to train your folks. The system is training them. Lean on the system. Put pressure on the system, guys, and the system will help you to win. My last point is go back. If you're not on MWR's Telegram, where you get messages directly from our CEO, you got to get on there. I think it's MWR Telegram, but Mr. House did today's message was absolutely powerful, where he was saying how our 401ks are down, crypto's down, all kinds of things are down, but one thing is up, is this business. MWR is a business where we have the ability to build our own economy. And things are going to get interesting. We don't know what's going to happen going forward. But if you put yourself in a position where you got a core group of people, let's say 600 people on your team that says, I'm locked in. 600 people that says, I'm locked in. That's 6 figures that's guaranteed coming into your household no matter what. 600 people saying, I'm locked in. It takes 480 people to make $9,000 a month in this business, guys, okay? You find a core group of people who say, I'm locked in. I'll never let my membership lapse, and I'm going to stay the course. I will until you now have created your own economy, regardless. And we take care of each other, and we don't let each other fail. And we create this culture right here in this environment where we're looking for each other and saying, man, where were you So now next week, I'm gonna look for Al Peters. I'm gonna look for Eric Wilner, who's always showing up. I'm gonna look for Michael Dupie. Why I chose that name and messed it up? Dupai or Laverne Glover. Come off the mic. Give me how you pronounce your last name. I don't like messing up people's names. We're gonna look for the Ronnie Nelsons. Of course, I always see Cassandra Wooten and Wendell Felt. But guys, that's what it's all about right there. The community. How do you say it, Mike?
It's Dupie.
Dupie. Okay, I did say it right, actually. Good to hear your voice, Mr. Dupie.
Yeah, you were close.
Good stuff. Yeah, I was kind of close, right? Good stuff, man. But that's what it's all about, guys. So with that being said, man, I'm so fired up and excited. Tomorrow afternoon, I'll see all of you at lunch for the luncheon. Bring a guest. And then tomorrow evening at 8:30, bring your folks out so we can close out this promotion and keep this thing rocking and rolling, man. We only got 5 months allowed for the rest of this year. 5 months for the rest of this year. August, September, October, November, December. Happy New Year.
Right.
I mean, dang. This year went by quick. August, September, October, November, December. Happy New Year. And we're going to be starting all over saying, this year I'm going to. That's plenty of time to put yourself in a position financially to close this year out strong, guys. 5 months, you could be at 6 figures. Let's get it. Take charge, everyone.
Thank you, Coach Ben.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you,
Great job, Coach Ben.
Thanks,
Let's
Coach.
get it.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Lisa.
Coach Ben. Help you feel better.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Wooten.